Senior Moments, sponsored by the Empowering Seniors Group on News Talk KVNU, 102 FM and 610 AM.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Senior Moment Show. My name is Bryce Patton, here with fabulous Sid Roeder, who's been giving me a hard time all morning. How are you today, Sid?
I have not. I'm doing great, and I'm nice to you, aren't I?
Yeah, you're just trying to inspire me to be a better husband.
That's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No, I don't. I guess not. So I'm gonna work on that. So, but let's pass on. Let's get past that. Will you tell us about our sponsor, and then we can dive into our guest?
Absolutely. I'd love to talk about our sponsor, which is the Empowering Seniors Group, a group of professionals that have dedicated their time and efforts to provide information to seniors, their family members, caretakers, and all those great people that listen to us every Saturday morning. If you'd like to learn more about the Empowering Seniors Group, you can do so online at empoweringseniors.info. Also, almost blanked on that one. Or you can email us at empoweringseniorcv@gmail.com, and the CV stands for Cache Valley. And lastly, again, if you have any suggestions for this show, anyone you would like to see us invite, you can reach me personally at 435-512-6406.
Awesome. Thank you for doing that.
You are so very welcome.
And inspire me to be a better husband. All right, let's get to our guest. Our guest is actually part of the Empowering Seniors Group. We have Anna Godfrey from Maple Springs. You are the Community Relations Director, so welcome back. This is your second time on the show, so welcome back.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, so you've been there a year now. Mm-hmm. Sounds like, how's everything going over there?
It's been great. I love Maple Springs. I've actually been with the company for a few years, but I've been in this role for a year, and it's been fantastic.
That's fantastic. What's your favorite part about it?
The residents, 100%. I love interacting with residents and their families, and the wisdom that I get from the elderly is invaluable. I am so grateful for the time I get to spend with them.
So maybe we can break up a little bit for any listeners that don't know anything about Maple Springs. Do you want to talk a little about your facility and the different services you offer?
Yeah, for sure. So Maple Springs, we're in North Logan. We have assisted living, skilled nursing, and memory care. If you ever want to tour, you have any questions about assisted living or Maple Springs, you can always give me a call. Like they said, my name's Anna Godfrey, and my phone number is 435-760-0724. And then my email is anna@maplespringswithansliving.com. But feel free to reach out if you ever have questions. We take a lot of pride in our activities program, and that's something that we love doing on both sides of our facility, and we love to keep residents engaged and involved and socializing as much as possible. That's something I always like to highlight about our beautiful facility is the activities.
So you said both sides. So is one like your assisted living and memory care, and the other side the skilled nursing side?
Yeah, exactly. It's all under one roof, but there are two separate facilities.
And do you do activities for each specific, or do you do big activities for just the whole building?
Yeah, both. So we have separate activities for both sides that they do on a daily basis. And then we have some larger activities that we do with the whole facility. Typically, we have one a month that's a large activity with everyone.
So is everybody required to participate in the activities, or how does that work?
No, definitely not. I like to let people know you do not have to come if you don't want to. We love it when people participate, and we really encourage them to come out and join, but you do not have to. It's just by choice and whenever you want to come and participate.
What kind of activities are you guys doing then, since you're doing something daily?
Yeah, every day, typically we have morning stretch, and then they go into another activity like bingo. And then after lunch, it just kind of depends on the day. They've been doing a travel series, which has been really fun, where they highlight different countries. And our activities gives a presentation about the country. Usually they have food or a treat from that country, and then residents can share if they've ever traveled there. That one's been really fun to hear about people's travels and get to learn about different countries. And then we also have a movie theater that we do a movie matinee in every afternoon, and those movies change every day. And yeah, it just kind of depends, but they do lots of different things. We have painting and pottery that they do twice a week, which is a lot of fun to see residents' talents come out.
That's great. So for maybe someone who hasn't really had interaction with assisted living facilities a lot and is maybe has an aging parent, what's kind of the timeline on getting? Because I know from my clients, people try to drag assisted living out as long as humanly possible, but it's not a place typically that you might be able to get into tomorrow if you had to, right?
That's correct. Yeah, we typically do have a wait list. Right now, our assisted living wait list is several months out. So I always recommend inquiring early and planning ahead. You can always call me, get on my wait list, and if something changes, that's no problem. But just so that you're planning ahead and you kind of know what's down the road, I think it's very wise to get on wait list and just know your options early.
So for someone who's worried about moving into an assisted living, what kind of advice do you tell them as they're maybe, I don't want to leave my own home, I don't want to go live with a bunch of strangers? What advice do you have?
Yeah, the first thing that I would say is it is really hard. It is a really difficult transition, and that's normal to feel that way, to go from living in your home to an apartment. But what I also tell people is it's actually a lot of fun. We have residents right now that are very involved and enjoy coming out to activities and socializing. And it's a lot less isolating to be in a facility with lots of people who are checking on you regularly, with friends who are your age that you can spend time with and eat your meals with. And so I like to let people know it is a hard transition, but it also is a lot of fun. And there's a lot of benefits to coming to an assisted living where you're safe, you're taken care of, your family can feel at peace knowing that you're in a safe place and that you can enjoy yourself as well.
We're almost coming up on our first break here, so maybe, Anna, I want to give you an opportunity to give us your location again and your contact information.
Yeah, for sure. So Maple Springs is at 350 East, 2200 North in North Logan. And my name's Anna Godfrey. My phone number is 435-760-0724. And feel free to reach out anytime with any questions or if you'd ever like to schedule a tour.
Super, thank you. Maybe after the break, we can talk a little bit about some of the entrance requirements and other things that are important to know. I would like to mention our sponsor again, which is the Empowering Seniors Group, which Maple Springs is a member of. If you'd like to find more information on the Empowering Seniors, you can do so online at empoweringseniors.info. You can email us at empoweringseniors.cv@gmail.com, and the CV stands for Cache Valley. We're going to take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Did you know 1 in 3 people will visit a nursing home? Did you know that once there, they will stay there for an average of 3 years? Did you also know there are insurance options that can help cover this experience? Hi, I'm Tracy Ferris with Blue Water Health Insurance. It's not cheap to stay in a full-fledged nursing home. Long-term care insurance can help you or a loved one get the care they need and deserve. If you wait until you need it, you may be too late. Give me a call at 435-890-8155.
It's tough knowing how to care for an aging parent. Mom has always been there for me, but now I need to be there for her. When we found out she needed surgery, I wondered how I could attend to her needs and still be mom to my kids. I was so relieved to learn about transitional rehab at Maple Springs in North Logan. From the nurses to the physical therapists, it was like their whole staff was focused on helping Mom get better. Maple Springs in North Logan was an answer to my prayers.
Learn more at maplespringsnorthlogan.com or call 753-9400.
Need a helping hand? The Bear River Association of Governments, also known as BRAG, is here for you.
They assist seniors with in-home services, provide utility bill relief through the HEAT program, and offer rental assistance to keep you housed.
Need help with tax prep? Their experts ensure you get the refund you deserve. And for veterans, they're here to connect you with the benefits you've earned.
BRAG is your local resource for a stronger today and a more secure future. Call today or visit brag.utah.gov.
You have a lot of options when it comes to buying or selling a home. Do you list it online, sell it yourself, or do you have a realtor help? It's a major financial and emotional decision. A realtor is the liaison between buyers and sellers and really helps you navigate complex contracts, deadlines, and disclosures.
Hi, this is Sid Roeder with Achievement Realty.
I work for you to get the best outcome for your situation. Let me earn your trust with a free consultation and a free market analysis. Call me today at 512-6406. Then list it, sell it, and move on.
This is Oliver with Cache Valley Pharmacy. We're working with Cache Valley's own Focus Pharmacology and CacheMedical.org to help you lose weight the right way with supplements that support your weight loss journey and easy telehealth appointments from the comfort of your own home. When you think weight loss, think Cache Valley Pharmacy, your partner for a healthier, more confident you. Visit us at CacheValleyPharmacy.com or go to CacheMedical.org to start your weight loss journey today.
And welcome back to the Senior Moment Show. My name is Bryce Patton, here with Sid Roeder, as well as our wonderful guest, Anna Godfrey from Maple Springs. And so you're the Community Relations Director, but you get to see a lot of what's going on. But what you also specialize in is an intake, right? So kind of tell us at what stage in life most people or most of the residents are moving in to the assisted living or maybe the skilled nursing and how that all works.
Yeah, so it really depends on the family. Some people move in when they're a lot more independent and they're able to, move all their things in and then kind of age in place, which I think is fantastic. Other families wait until it's a need. And so what that means is probably someone who can't cook their meals anymore, someone who needs assistance getting to the restroom or help getting dressed, things like that would be a good tipping point to move to an assisted living. And then skilled nursing is a higher level of acuity. So it's people who need even more help. And so, it really depends on the family. I always say to start early, looking into your options and just knowing what's out there, so that you're able to make that decision early on and to kind of decide where you want to move.
So you were talking about assisted living and memory care. What's kind of the difference between both of those? Is there much? Yeah, assisted living. So memory care is it's a locked unit for resident safety. Typically people that are in a memory care have dementia or Alzheimer's. And so they need to be in a locked unit just so that they're not wandering for their own safety. It's a smaller unit back there. And we really take pride in keeping our residents as mentally stimulated as possible. We want to maintain as much independence as possible. And so we go straight into activities after breakfast and then kind of keep them engaged throughout the entire day. Which really helps with their cognition, to be socializing and interacting with people. And that's kind of the main difference between memory care and assisted living. Assisted living is more independent. It's kind of like a regular apartment that you can come and go from, versus memory care is in that locked unit.
Yeah, I remember from previous conversations we had, you have some really fun stations there, if I remember correctly, for people to do things that are themed. Do you want to talk about those a little bit? Yeah. We have lifestyle stations, which are really common in memory cares. And so, like, for example, if a gentleman really likes to tinker with tools and things like that, then he can use that station. We have a station set up that looks like an old car. And just kind of tinker, and it's okay if things break or things don't work because that's what it's there for. We also have some kind of old-timey like sewing machines, dresses, things like that kind of hopefully remind residents of their childhood, and they can go and sit at a vanity and use the combs and things just to bring back some memories and to enjoy, to kind of tinker and fiddle with.
So you said you do activities there. Does that vary much from the other activities you do in the other parts of the building?
A little bit. Like we try to do activities that are appropriate for their mental status. And so there are some things that are a little bit different in the memory care. But for the most part, they're very similar. Residents in the memory care also often come out to the assisted living activities and join in on those bigger group activities, which we really love to have them come out and join.
Great. And let's sideline a little bit to skilled nursing. So what instances bring people into skilled nursing at your facility?
Yeah, so it kind of depends. We have kind of two different types of residents. We have some who are there for rehab, who come for short term, like they get, a hip replacement or a knee replacement or something like that, come for a few weeks and do rehab, do physical therapy, and heal, and then they discharge back home. The other side would be long-term residents who come and they need that higher level of care for a longer period of time. And then one of our skilled nursing wings we're actually converting right now into a memory care. So we're going to have a skilled nursing memory care available here very shortly. We're really excited about it. And so that option will provide an avenue for both of those types of residents, the long-term and the rehab. If they have dementia, Alzheimer's, or any sort of cognitive decline, then they can stay in that skilled nursing memory care. And we're really excited about that. We'll have immediate availability over there.
That's fantastic. Okay. I have a question I've been wanting to, you guys have a sweet ice cream machine. If you aren't able to get down there and get it yourself, do you have a delivery service to rooms for your ice cream machine?
Residents can push their call light and have a staff member go and grab them ice cream.
I'm moving in. I tell you what. That sounds excellent. So you have, I'm kind of joking around, kind of not, because, that's a cool little perk to have there. What other things do you guys have in the building that people can just come and partake of?
Yeah, we love it. We actually had a gal move in recently who that's been her favorite thing. She comes down more than once a day and gets an ice cream cone, and it's been awesome. Besides that, our ice cream machine is actually in a little bistro. And I love that area. It's just a nice sunny room that residents can come and sit, visit with family, or read a book. In that same room is our soda machine, so residents can come down and get a drink. Besides that, I know I mentioned our theater. That is one of my favorite spaces. I love our movie theater. They do a matinee every afternoon. And then besides that, we have a little library. We have a good range of regular print books, but also large print books. And so residents can go and use that library and enjoy it. And then we also have a hair salon, which I love. It's super convenient to be able to just get your hair done or permed right there. And residents can make appointments just with our stylists.
Sweet. Really quick before we head into our second break, I also remember we've talked in the past about visitation. If you have family come over, is that the bistro, the dining room you have for family members, or how does that work?
Yeah. So family is welcome to join residents in the dining room, or they can sit in that bistro. They are separate areas. We also have a private dining room that families can reserve. So I've had families reserve that and do birthday parties, bring in cake and ice cream. Or they're welcome to do it in the residence room or anywhere in the building, really.
And do you find that gets a lot of use, that room?
Yes, for sure. It's a lot of fun to see families come and enjoy with their family members.
Okay, thank you. Well, we're coming up on our second break here. Let me again mention our sponsor, the Empowering Seniors Group. If you'd like to find out more about the Empowering Seniors, you can do so online at empoweringseniors.info. You can email us at empoweringseniorscv@gmail.com, and the CV stands for Cache Valley. And lastly, you can call me personally at 435-512-6406. We're going to take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
This is Mark Thurston with White Pine Funeral Services. The best time to plan is when you have time to plan. Having a prearranged funeral gives peace of mind for everyone involved. White Pine will customize your final wishes to fit your needs, from a traditional burial to cremation to a custom headstone. White Pine also accepts prearranged plans from other mortuaries, and we will absorb any transfer or revocation fees. No penalty to you. Visit whitepinefunerals.com or come and see us for more information.
White Pine Funeral Services, here when you need us most.
At Maple Springs Senior Living in North Logan, we understand that entrusting the care of your loved one to someone else is a decision not taken lightly. That's why we go above and beyond to create a nurturing environment where your family becomes our family.
When I found Maple Springs, it was like a weight lifted off my shoulders. The staff here really cares, and Mom is thriving.
The activities and social events have brought so much joy to Dad's life. I can see a positive change every time I visit.
We know that your loved one's well-being is your top priority, and it's ours too. Learn more at maplesprings.living.com.
Picture this. Your family's locked in court, fighting over your home and your assets because there was no plan. Don't let probate decide your future. I'm attorney Justin Wall with Wall Estate Solutions. Stay in control with wills, trusts, and smart planning that keeps your family out of court and your wishes protected. Get peace of mind today. Visit wallestate.law or call 435-294-0346. That's 435-294-0346. Your legacy, your plan.
Did you know that one of the greatest threats to our quality of life is a fall? 1/3 of Americans 65 and older, and 1/2 of those over 80 will fall this year. Many will never be the same again, and some will never return to their homes. This is Bruce at Comfort Care. One of the ways we can help people stay in their home is through our free in-home fall protection survey. Let us help you identify these fall risks. Call us at 754-7676. Comfort Care, 754-7676.
Getting around your home should be easy and safe. At RT Med Mobile, they provide wheelchairs, stair lifts, ramps, and electric lift chairs to help seniors maintain independence and comfort. Their friendly team offers free in-home consultations to find the perfect solution for you or your loved one. Locally owned and here to help, call 435-260-6171 today. RT Med Mobile, because your mobility matters.
Are you tired of feeling unwell and not knowing why? At Next Level Health and Wellness, we hear you. We specialize in uncovering the root causes of your discomfort, whether it's gut health, hormone imbalances, or emotional and mental blocks. With personalized plans, advanced lab testing, and evidence-based holistic nutrition practices, we guide you toward lasting health and wholeness. Awaken your healing potential with a team that listens, understands, and supports you wherever you are. Visit nextlevelhw.com to start your journey to feeling better today.
And welcome back to the Senior Moment Show. My name is Bryce Patton, here with Sid Roeder, and we're talking with Anna Godfrey about all things Maple Springs. And in our last segment, we were talking about your ice cream machine. And so if people want to come see your ice cream machine, see the facilities and whatnot, how can they get a hold of you?
Yeah, so my name's Anna Godfrey. I'm the Community Relations Director at Maple Springs. Feel free to call or text me. My phone number is 435-760-0724. And then my email is anna@maplesprings with an S, living.com. And our address is 350 East, 2200 North in North Logan, Utah.
So is it okay to just drop in, or is it better to make an appointment for
Yeah, you can do either. You can drop in, or if you call me, I'll definitely be there if we make an appointment. Sometimes I'm out of the facility, but yeah, you can do either.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, we were talking about, in the last segment, a little bit about all the things you have going on inside the building and whatnot. We didn't talk about the grounds outside very much. You guys have a pretty awesome place for people to go walk and get out and enjoy safely being outside. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, for sure. That's one of my favorite parts of our building is the outside area is just beautiful. We have a lot of residents who walk around the building, get their steps in. Our outside area, we have a patio that connects to kind of our bistro and our main activities area. Families can also reserve that. And then outside, we also have some garden boxes that residents can reserve, which has been so fun. We had a resident last year who planted some tomatoes, and I actually took some home and used them. She gave them out to us, which was great. And so I've loved seeing residents just get in the dirt, and it's a joyful thing to see them use those garden boxes. Outside is also the area where we have some activities during the summer, which is so fun. One of my favorite ones is our resident baseball game. I love that activity so much. We roast hot dogs, bring everybody outside, and while everyone's eating, we do a little baseball game. And we actually involve our residents in that. And so residents who can walk or run will jog the bases, and residents who are in wheelchairs, we actually push them around the bases. And it's been such a fun activity to get everyone involved and laughing. And I actually was running the bases last year, and I totally took a fall. And it was pretty funny that I was the one that fell over, and I'm the young employee. But anyways, I love our outside areas. It's a great place to spend time.
And then we can't miss talking about, you've got some neighbors there with 4 legs right next to the facility.
Yes, we do. We are right next to a field that has some goats in it. And that is a super popular area for residents to go out and spend time. Families, grandkids love going and watching the goats. And so residents will go and just park out there, take a walk, and just observe the goats. And it's a really fun area to spend time as well.
Oh, that's excellent. So a lot of what we've been talking about, just all these wonderful activities and things that you have going on. In my line of work, I see a lot of people that, they're down, their mood's down. Being around a bunch of other seniors and especially doing these activities, how do you see their state of mind, their maybe depression go away by being around those people?
Yeah, totally. It's often that we have someone move in that, exactly like you're talking about, is kind of down, lonely. It's hard living alone and kind of transitioning into that older phase of life by yourself. And often we'll have someone move in, and after a couple of months, I see them brighten up and just make friends. We had a gal move in probably 2 weeks ago. And it has been so fun walking through the dining room during meals because she's already in with her group of women and they just chat and enjoy meals together. And it's really enjoyable to have that transition, to come out from, living alone, being by yourself, into making friends and being able to socialize during your meals and come out to activities. And so it's definitely a very uplifting thing to come and be with people.
Awesome. I guess when you said, living by yourself and, aging in your home by yourself, do you also get couples that come in and move in? Is that a way to do it? Come in with your spouse?
Yeah, we have both. So we actually have a great mix right now of couples, single men and single women. And yeah, all the time we have couples that move in.
So I'm just curious, do you ever take your patients off a facility for any activities?
Yeah, that's one of our favorite things to do, actually. We recently have been doing a monthly Walmart trip. The dollar store has been a popular one. We've been going there once a month as well. And then we've had a lot of interest in the LDS Temple as well, so they'll take them to do a session once a month, which is one of our favorite things to do, to get residents just outside the facility and enjoy their time. We also, during the fall, do a canyon drive to go see the fall colors. And yeah, we do picnics sometimes in the park. We'll take residents to just eat lunch in the park. And it's really fun to get outside the building.
Do you find that there's good participation in those activities?
Yeah, we've actually had a lot of participation recently in the ones that bring them outside the facility. It's been a lot of fun to see residents that want to get out and go.
Sweet. Okay, Anna, thanks for coming in today and visiting with us. And we just have enough time for your phone number one more time.
Awesome. Yeah, my phone number is 435-760-0724.
Thank you. This is the Senior Moment Show, visiting today with Anna Godfrey. She is the Community Relations Director at Maple Springs in North Logan. This is the end of our show, and we hope you tune in again next week.